drive the 13 Mitigator Ford Fusion. I'd like to thank you for listening to Let's Talk Racing.tv.
Jr., driver of the number 5 Kiker Motorsports Camry. Welcome to Let's Talk Racing TV.
With Rockingham Speedway. Thanks for listening to Let's Talk Racing.
I'm Timothy Peters, driver of the number 17 Toyota in the NASCAR Camp World Truck Series, and you're listening to Let's Talk Racing.
Hey guys, I'm Daytona 500 winner Trevor Bain, and thank you for watching Let's Talk Racing.
Okay, welcome to Let's Talk Racing.
Right,
You're all ready for that, right?
Yeah. Well, I didn't know how it was going to go. First time. I'm Scott Allen, Roger Brehm, and we got, what's your name?
Autumn Weaver.
Autumn Weaver. Expiring arena car driver, right?
Yes.
All right. So what's going on in the news today? Do you know? No.
Okay, well, for Homestead, we're going to have 43 cars filling 43 spots.
So nobody's going home.
Nobody's going home. And if they did, they would probably stick around the week anyway, enjoy the Florida.
Sure. It's not a bad place to hang out.
You got Trevor Bain. He's going to be running the 21 car, of course. He's being added in there. Landing Castle is going to be in the 40 car instead of the 33, and Rains is going to be in the 33. Allmendinger will be back again in the 47.
Yep.
Kenny Schrader's going to be out there. This is supposedly his final Cup race.
Yeah, so he's going to retire, or Cup racing after.
Yep. Kyle Larson's going to come out and run the 51 car.
Okay.
Parker Kligerman, he is going to be out there.
Oh, that's right. He's going to be in the
30 car.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
Yep.
Did he run last week in that car?
I don't think he ran last week.
It was the week before.
Maybe the week before.
Yeah.
That would have been in Martinsville. No.
No, it was Texas.
Texas.
I think he was supposed to be in Texas and then this week or something. I can't remember.
What can we say? We've got 3 days, 20 hours, 12 minutes, and 40 seconds till the countdown. 3 p.m.
To the Snoozeville because Jimmy Johnson's got a bunch of such a big lead.
Looks like Jimmy's got a good chance. All he's got to do is finish 23rd or better. Or lead a lap and be 24th, or lead most laps and be 25th. Kevin Harvick has got 34 points behind him.
Yeah, he's got a good chance at second place.
Yeah.
It's a long shot for the champ. It's still there. I mean, if something happens to Jimmy, although he hasn't ran that well there at Homestead except a couple of times. I think his average finish the last few races has been 25th or something.
Yeah. Let's see, Rudiman, he's going to have a new sponsor.
You know, Vito or something.
Vodo Barbecue and Grill.
Yeah.
VOODOO. Opened its first location in New Orleans, Louisiana on Mardi Gras Day in 2002. And they've got expanded to reach 57 planned locations in 6 states.
Yeah, I seen they're all through Louisiana and then they got some in Florida.
Let's see, Cavapel, he's got a new associate sponsor. Mobile Bits Corp. They're out of Sarasota, Florida. They provide SAMI, a mobile marketing and engagement network.
I don't know what that is. That'd be your
Friends be us, I don't know. Like I said, Allmendinger, he's going to be back in the 47.
And then full time next year with that team.
Yep.
And I think he's had the best run so far in the car.
Let's see.
And we got Harvick supposed to be running a special
Tribute
scheme on his helmet for all the moments he's had at Richard Childress Racing. But those two guys, what went on at Martinsville was kind of interesting in winning. It didn't look like there was that hard of feelings there in Victory Lane.
Hey, it is what it is. You know, you got heat of the moment things, and after you've had a chance to cool off and say, why the heck did I do that?
I'm sure he said that. There's no doubt that he regrets what he said.
And of course, we heard that Trevor Bayne yesterday was diagnosed with MS. The doctors and NASCAR have all cleared him to still be able to compete. There are no symptoms that they've shown that have popped up, just other than through whatever test they use to check that out. So
Yeah,
Jack Roush and the rest of the team are fully behind him and plan on running full bore next year nationwide.
Yep. So it sounds like he's doing pretty good.
Crew chief changes. What you got for your list of crew chief changes going on?
Well, we got
Addington.
Addington. Looks like, we knew he was going to be out at Stewart Haas, but it looks like he's going to be at the 51 with Allgaier is the rumor. So that'll be kind of interesting and good for Allgaier, somebody who's got some experience in a Cup car.
Yeah.
Or has run well in the Cup team. And then we got Roush. There's going to be some crew chiefs swapping around. I can't find it now. I think Trevor and Ricky Stenhouse are going to swap crew chiefs.
Mike Kelly will replace Scott Graves.
Yeah.
And Graves is going to go to the nationwide team.
With Bayne, and then Mike Kelly is going to Ricky Stenhouse's crew, which he was his crew chief in the nationwide series, which they won 2 championships together. So probably trying to rekindle that. Who else was? Somebody else is moving. To manager. Oh, they're moving Robbie Reiser to competition director instead of general manager.
Yeah. So any rumors you've heard about who's going to be replacing Addington?
No, I did see a tweet. I mean, people know about it because I seen somebody tweet that they almost ran into him pulling out of the Cup garage the weekend, and it says, "Hey, wasn't that the guy that's supposed to be Tony's crew chief next week?" But they didn't. Nobody kind of revealed anything of who it may be.
Well, while you keep on talking, I'm going to do a little texting.
I know if Jack was here, he'd probably try. He keeps pressing to find out. And I see Michael Walker's going to run the 3rd car part-time next year, and then possibly full-time the year before. You know anything that's going on? You got any secrets?
No.
No? I'm just checking. You never know. You might know more than I do. Should we ask your dad?
No.
He doesn't know, does he?
No. He doesn't know anything.
Go, David. Told you we had time to kill here. So my man, Harvick won the race last week.
Oh my gosh, this is awesome.
Yeah, what'd you think of that last lap?
Yeah.
Coming to the white, out of gas.
That would suck. But I'm sure, I think, well, hindsight's 20/20, it's easy to say. I'm sure Carl would have rode a few laps and finished 2nd or 3rd instead of going for the win. But it's hard to back off. It was pretty cool to see him win, because it'll probably be his last win before he leaves Richard Childress.
Yep, he's only got 1 race left. I mean, like Ryan Newman. Ryan Newman was having a good run too.
There's a whole lot of different strategies going on.
Oh God! People were
2
getting
tires,
offset.
4 tires, gas, no
maybe
gas.
pit, maybe not pit. And so.
Well, I mean, Kevin ran out, and just so happened that he just caught it fast enough before the car turned off. They got down pit road and got gas in it before it cut off. And luckily, it didn't run out going past the flag stand and had to coast the rest of the way. And still ended up winning it. So that was pretty good.
You can't beat Tate. Better be lucky any day.
I'll take luck. I think Elton Sawyer, I think he told me one time that Junior Johnson told him that you had 90% of it was car and 10% of it was luck. But if you didn't have the 10%, that 90% didn't help
Yeah.
you.
Now, there's also, Hendrick is talking about Mark Martin. He may still be out there doing it to it.
Yeah. He says, well, I don't blame him. I'm sure somebody will call him. Somebody will need his assistance sometime during next year. He said he's definitely not going to Daytona. That's for sure.
That can change in a heartbeat.
I don't know. He don't like those restrictor plate races. He may stick to his guns on that.
If he's worried about getting in the big one and you get up there in age and you start worrying about brittle bones.
He's not that old, though.
Well, he's 54.
He's not that old.
Well, I mean, so he's my age approximately. But, I mean, he's probably almost as fit as I am.
I don't know about that. He's pretty fit.
Yes, he is. I'll take him on tennis court and kick his butt anytime.
Yeah. He's a little fella.
Yeah. I mean, hey, when I stand up, I could put my arm straight out and rest my elbow on his head. That's how small he is.
Yeah. I know they were laughing when he took over Stewart's ride that they could actually be able to put some lead in the car to weigh it to get the weight to where they wanted, because Tony was getting out and he was getting in. There's got to be at least probably close to 100
Tony was
pounds
doing too much ravioli back there.
I'm sure there's probably at least 100 pounds difference between the two.
Let's see, we've got some race. Let's see, 4 of the 2012 race winners have 1 race left to continue their streaks.
Yeah. What, Denny Hamlin?
Denny, Clint Boyer, Marcus, and Junior. So, have a season with at least 1 win. But
I mean,
3 people are going to drop out at least.
It could be all 4.
Yeah.
I don't know. The Clint has ran well. I'm surprised he hasn't won a race. He really thought he had a car to win at Martinsville.
Yeah.
He was pretty disappointed. So was his crew. I talked to him a little bit after the race, and I tell you, he's really been disappointed as Denny Hamlin. I think his back is bothering him a lot more than he wants to admit.
Yeah. It's one of those things, you got a driver that's taken a hard enough hit that now he's got caution to the mind. He doesn't have the same...
Yeah, I mean he's qualified obviously pretty well because he's got 4 poles, but he's just not. Just not running that well.
I mean, I can understand pain in the back, because when I screwed up my back when I went out to play tennis, I mean, when it hurts, you can't move what you used to move to get the ball when you need to get the ball.
No, I can understand that.
I mean,
took a lick this weekend and my ribs are still killing.
I mean, Terry O'Connell, when she came up here from Mississippi to race in the charity race that we did at AIK, she screwed up one of her ribs during the race, and she had to get off because she was just dying out there. So, and that's like the second time she's done that. She did it in a practice race one time too. Got out there, and for her problem, they just simply the seats aren't tight enough for her.
Yeah, I think for me this weekend, as the bolsters of my seat kind of come up just under my ribs, and when I took a shot, like it just went over and it just bruised the heck out of my ribs. It still hurts.
So you raced this past weekend, right?
Mm-hmm.
How did you do?
First. Well, we won our race. It didn't. The car was okay in practice. We were trying to take it easy, and I tried too hard in qualifying. I really didn't want to qualify to be main. I did it all last year on purpose, but qualified to be main. I run the slowest time I did all day in qualifying. I was kind of mad about that, and then I drew 6th in the race, and I was mad about that because I just knew with some of the rookies there, you got a good potential of getting in a wreck, and it just kind of worked out for us. We had 31 people there from 2 of our sponsors supporting us. The Miles of Seamless Gutter, actually, they took all their employees and their spouses and kids and brought them up to the race.
Cool.
So we ended up holding on to win. We held off Dylan Lovin. Dylan said he couldn't wreck me for the win. He liked me, which I was kind of surprised, but Dylan raced me clean, which we've always raced each other pretty clean, and we managed to hold on and win the race, which was a good night for us with our sponsors and new sponsors and colors this week, so it was a lot of fun. It worked out in the end, and then we went to the top dog, and I got a little impatient, and there was a bunch of cars in front of us kind of holding us up. I went to the outside, and the hole kind of closed up, and they all wrecked in front of me and tore the car all up. We'll go get it again in 2 weeks, huh?
Why don't you take and introduce your young guest over here beside you?
And we got Autoweek, a young youth arena car driver this year. So give us a little bit of background. What kind of racing have you done?
I've done champ carts, bandoleros, kick carts at Langley, and that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
As so old as she is, I figured she'd have a sheet
Right, yeah, so
That
most
long.
of these kids got.
this long, right?
Big list of stuff. Alright, so
Would
we
you
had-
believe? Maybe not. How about for real?
yeah. So Saturday we had our first arena car race this year. How did it go for you?
It went good. I finished 7th.
Where did we start at?
He started first.
Yeah, started on the pole. You led a little bit there. You did
Yeah.
well there. I was proud of you.
Car go away from you, or what? What happened from going from 1st to 7th?
I got a. I don't know.
Got in a little wreck.
Yep.
Oh, you got in a wreck. Well, that might explain a little bit.
And
Just
I
a
got
tough
the
little
back.
division. I mean, it's not easy to run up front with those guys. There's quite a few good cars in that class, so it's tough competition. And who's on the race car? Sponsors.
Oh, Extreme Pizza, Autism Speaks. What else?
Little G.I. Joe.
Little G.I. Joe, Military Surplus.
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye Graphics.
Yeah, the car looks good.
Yeah.
The car looks really good. So what made you get behind Autism Speaks?
My cousin Aiden, he has autism.
Oh. So it's in your family, so you want to help raise money to bring awareness to autism, which is a great thing. There's a lot of people. I mean, I think there's almost everybody has somebody that they know that has autism or some sort. So I know you gave me a card here. It's got fundraising, autismspeaks.org to help raise money for autism, right?
There's a link on her Facebook page.
Okay, so go to Autumn Weaver Motorsports and like their page, please. And there's some links on there to help raise money for autism.
Yeah.
How did your Bandolero season go? How was your Bandolero car going?
It was going good.
Good. Now, how come you didn't bring us any pizza?
Sorry. I think I forgot.
Well, we're still waiting for pizza from CJ from up in Dover when he was doing the stuff
That was
up
some
there.
other pizza place.
Said he'd FedEx
Now,
his
is the pizza good? Extreme pizza?
Yes, it's awesome. Really awesome.
So can we go over there when we get off and maybe get a pizza or something?
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, they got one over here on this side, or is it over
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, that's what she's sponsored about at one in the
Oh, we may
They
go eat
just
someplace new tonight then.
And they just opened up, right? They haven't been around for a couple of weeks, months,
Couple weeks.
So
Where are they located at?
Newport News, Jefferson Commons.
got us down. I'm impressed.
There you go.
So you should tell people to go there and eat to help because you need some more sponsorship money, right?
Yes.
That's what I told everybody when they were walking by the Miles of Seamless Gutter booth. You see how I just said Miles of Seamless Gutter? I told them I needed to sell some more gutters so I could get some more sponsorship.
Wow. Very impressive.
And do you have anybody else on your card? Did you cover everybody else on your card?
Yes.
You got anything you want to talk about that I didn't ask you?
Sure.
What?
Talk about autism.
Autism?
Okay. Autistic kids are really smart, but do things different. They get excited easily and have a hard time talking and writing.
Now you went to Richmond, I forgot.
Yes.
For what was that out there?
It was
To the racetrack, Richmond International Raceway.
We went to do autographs for the autistic kids, and we met a bunch of people, and they were really nice.
Now was that a walk for the foundation?
Yes, that was a walk.
Walk Now for Autism Speaks.
And we
Walk
didn't
now
get to
for-
walk because we had to sit with the car the whole time.
Oh,
She was so popular, she didn't get to walk.
No, but that's a good thing in some ways. Biggest thing is you're bringing awareness, and I know I've seen it all on your Facebook page. It's pretty nice seeing you with the car and the people supporting you. That's great.
Two of the kids came to Arena.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Autism.
Oh, that's cool. Have you seen anybody else at Arena that I know with us with the Zims Foundation on our car and trying to bring awareness for MS, that we always get to run into somebody there that's like their family member or they had MS. Have you run into anybody at the racetrack yet that has autism or actually I think there was a kid there. I don't know if there was somebody that y'all had run, but there was. I do remember there was a guy that brought a young girl around and she had autism. I don't know if that was them, but I remember talking to him at the meet and greet before the race.
I'll have to talk because I have a young man that works for us. He's in training. He has autism.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we'll have to get him to come out and visit one of your races. He's getting his mind set full of computers.
That's it.
He likes it. He does a pretty good job too. So we're still working with him. Getting the hardest thing for him is getting people skills. Because when you're growing up so much, you're kept away from people, and so trying to reverse that. And apparently, we've got a good rep for doing that. So
really?
They bring us people, and we help them out.
Oh, well, that's good. That's a great idea.
So what else can you tell us? What? Here's a hard question for you. Do you have a timetable of how long it's going to take you to get to Sprint Cup racing?
No, not yet.
What do you see for you in the future, as far as what you're going to be doing next? You're going to stay with arena racing for a long time, or getting a Legends car, or you look like you're scared of a Legends car.
I think my next step, I don't know what it is. Can I ask him over there?
Ask him over there.
Should be
So we
doing
got a
Arena.
He's got a Legends car sweatshirt on.
Macy's going right to the Pro 6.
Pro 6s. There you go.
I was going to say a U car. You got to do the Bando for a few years first.
Yeah, she's going to be doing Arena and Bando for the next 5 years.
Probably, maybe. I don't know.
How old are you now?
What was your age again? I didn't catch that at the
I just
beginning.
said she's 9.
She's 9. Did you say that before and I just missed it?
No,
Oh.
I just asked her.
Smack you upside your head. Anywho, so she's 9 years old. You got a long time. Have you ever heard of a guy named? Oh God. He's gonna kill me. Number 20, Krispy Kreme car. Greg Galding.
Yes, Greg Garding, yes.
Yep. You see how young he was
Yes.
and won the national championships and the was it the
Legends.
They
Young
won
Lions?
the
Young
won the
Lions.
K&N race on Friday.
Oh, he won the K&N?
Yeah.
Is that his second win
I
or is
got
that
a
his first
picture with
win?
him.
I think it's his first win, if I'm not mistaken. In
Yeah,
the
he
K&N.
won it out west.
Oh,
Yeah.
did he? That's right.
Yeah.
Earlier in the season. That's right.
He
So that's
came-
2 this
Yeah.
year.
He came
Was
to
that so?
Langley one year with the K&N boys. And I got a picture with him.
Yeah, he's like really sprouted. Like since
He's
the
like
beginning of the
this
year.
tall.
Yeah, since
He's like-
since the beginning of the year to now, I mean, he's like really sprouted.
Yeah, he's starting to stretch out. I think I ran into him at Martinsville. He was running around out there.
Yeah, he usually is. He's at a lot of races that if they're not running a K&N car, you see him. Because they raise money with Krispy Kreme. So
Yeah.
you buy donuts, so much of it goes to. I don't know what charity he's behind, but I know I don't know whoever his PR people are, but they do a heck of a job because he is anywhere and everywhere. And
He's
heard
good
that-
too. Pretty good.
yeah, I heard Krispy Kreme gave him like $750,000.
That's about enough to run the season there. I remember.
Or it was 600,000, I think is what I heard. But me to run K&N, I mean that's
That's
pretty good money.
expensive.
Yeah, I remember.
And I don't know what else they
Like,
do.
I remember when Parker Klingerman left the ARCA race. It was $750,000 for him to run a full year in the quality of equipment he had.
In ARCA.
Yeah, pretty sure it was the ARCA. But anywho, let's see here. Now we're supposed to call. No, Hannah's going to call at 7:30. Got Hannah Newhouse on also here in just a few minutes. Let's see.
We got to call Tim at 7:45. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we have Tim.
Tim Plogger. He is the he handles a lot of the sponsorship for Kroger. He's the merchandiser. I'll text you his number. Yeah, they sponsor the truck race at Martinsville, the spring and the fall race, and they're actually, what we can ask him that. Are you gonna have any questions for Miss Newhouse? She's a young girl racing, and she's only 16 years old.
Yep, she's one of the young ones too.
ASA Truck Series.
Huh?
Says she's also competed full season in the ASA Truck Series. Newhouse.
That was Gray's dad thanking me for sending him a congrats for Gray's win.
No.
I haven't gotten Gray's number because I've always dealt with his dad, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you'll get his number.
Oh, I can get his number. I know and talk to them enough.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I figured his dad would run interference a lot for him.
Keep going. You should be doing the talking while I'm doing the texting.
Yeah.
I know, see that? I just get going and then all of a sudden I stop and I'm like a deer in the headlights.
Start talking.
Autumn's working on a couple more sponsorships.
Oh.
Yeah, I got it.
You want to tell me who they are? I won't tell anybody. Dod RV.
Hey, you
I know, I've already seen it. Already seen pictures on Facebook of it. That was pretty cool. Is that a done deal or is
We don't know yet.
What's
But
this
still
now?
working on it?
What's this now?
Dod RV possibly going to be on their car.
Dot RV?
Dodd.
Dodd RV. Oh, okay, Dodd.
RV.
These are the guys what on
They got a few
Jefferson Avenue?
locations.
Yeah,
48.
they're on Showbalooza's car too.
My mom works there. So smart way on it.
Yeah.
They have a
I bought
Yorktown
one from your mama.
And we're trying to get Once Upon a Child.
Yeah.
What's one upon? So what is that?
It's a children's consignment shop.
Oh, okay.
One
My
in Newport
friend's
News, one
mom
in Virginia
owns the
Beach.
place.
Every little bit helps.
And my mom's trying to get sponsors too.
That'd be
And
nice.
it leads performance.
Who's the biggest sponsor?
Extreme Pizza.
Not Dad?
No. Well,
Extreme Mechanical. Right?
Sort of, kind of, maybe.
Yeah. We're in talks with Extreme Mechanical.
No.
who the heck is Stream Mechanical?
They
You
sponsor
better
Matt-
ask
They must
Maddie-
work with Extreme Pizza.
Maddie Ryan's
Oh yeah.
dad.
And
Who else? Once Upon a Child, Dot RV, Extreme Mechanical.
maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. And then we got
Lee's
some.
Performance.
Then we got some like. I don't know this other place, but.
So how do you do that? Do you go talk to anybody or
My mom and my dad doesn't.
they do
Or
all the talking?
Stacy.
Get your manager.
Yeah.
I did get a text, by the way, from one of my friends on Tony's crew.
Oh yeah.
They do know who the next truck.
Well, I know they know.
but they can't tell you.
Yeah.
This one's stay. It's like not glue.
So who do you have anybody you want to think that's been helping you work on the race car?
Yes.
Who do you got?
I got.
Hit the button and hit speaker.
Hmm?
Hit the button that's flashing and hit speaker.
Let's Talk Racing.
Hey, this is Hannah Newhouse.
How you doing today?
Hey Hannah, you got Roger, you got Scott, and we got Autumn.
We got a young 9-year-old girl here that races in arena racing, and
We have a spring
she may
chicken.
have a few questions for you.
We have a spring chicken by the name of Autumn in the autumn. How's that?
So how's your racing season gone so far?
Mine is actually over, and so we are waiting on, trying to put together some 2014 plans, but overall my season actually went really well. We ended up second in the Pro Truck points and fourth in the Super Late Model points.
Oh, that's pretty good. So can you give us a little bit of background of where you started and how you got to where you're at?
Yeah, I actually started go-karts when I was 5 years old, and I raced them until I was 13 when I collected multiple state championships, track championships, and my parents thought it would be a great idea to stick a 13-year-old in a Pro Truck. And due to age restrictions, I actually couldn't race very many places, so I got a lot of seat time, and the next year came back, ran full season, and I think I finished fourth in the points. And that year, actually, Thompson Motorsports out of Jerome, Idaho, decided to pick me up and sign me on. And they stuck me in a limited late model program, which I ran a full year of a Wheel and All-American Series at Mexico Speedway.
Okay.
And we did actually considerably well. I got third in the point standings. I broke the record of being the Wheel and All-American youngest winner as a female. I don't know, I had 10 poles, 6 wins. I mean, it was a phenomenal season for us. And then, of course, I signed back on with them this year, and I ran full-time in the Super Late Model and Pro Truck.
Okay, well, it sounds like you're doing pretty well. Maybe I need to take some pointers from you.
Thank you.
How did things go for you at the Combine this year?
I thought they went really well. There was definitely some tough competition, some of the best I've seen, and of course, this year and last year that I went. Overall, I thought they went really well. I mean, with the media testing, the physical fitness, and on track. I feel compared to last year, I definitely came back more prepared, better. I acquired better skills, of course, to put forward in all of the testing. So I feel personally that I did actually really well.
I was really bummed out because I had some conflicts pop up, and I was supposed to be out there, and then when you gave me a shout and said that everything was being shut down early, and I just felt like all the wind went out of my sails. I couldn't get out there and go have fun.
Yeah, I was real bummed out. They were supposed to get us out on the track that, I believe it was a Wednesday this year. But I was really bummed out because we were supposed to get out there on the track, and some of us were going to get some extra testing time. And, of course, we show up, and the rain got the best of us. And so, of course, they had to get the Legend and Bandolero drivers on the track. They were priority to make sure they got their chance out there. And so they were like, sorry, guys, they didn't get home. And so we got to pack up and head out a little bit early, but that's okay.
And I really missed you being able to come have the chance to be here live with us.
Oh, I know. I was so bummed. I got in the car with my dad. My dad's like, Hannah, I don't know if we can make it. We'll be cutting it wicked close with all of our flights. And I was like, okay. I guess it'd probably be a good thing that I made it home, at least, which I had to be on the track at Vegas at the bull ring in less than like 24 hours. So it's probably a good thing that I caught my flight.
Well, you still would have caught it. I think you were, leaving early the next morning, was it?
Oh, yeah, we actually ended up, well, I had to be to the airport by, I think it was like 1 o'clock in the morning because we flew out at 2:30 and then we had layovers, and I had to be on the track at the bull ring by like 9 o'clock in the morning. So I was running on little to no sleep, to say the least.
I was going to say, you were probably good and rested to go, right?
Oh, yeah, they always say, you gotta learn endurance. And I'm like, hey, I get my endurance before I even get in the race car.
That's about it, I tell you.
So is there a good camaraderie at Rev Racing doing the diversity program? Does everybody really try to help each other out, or do you really not give somebody else good information to better yourself?
When I initially showed up, I thought that would be the dynamics. I thought the dynamics would be kind of everyone shows up with the mindset of every man for themselves. But, it's really great to actually see we all really pull together. And although it is a game of, you're not going to want to tell everyone all of your pointers, but We definitely do. We don't want to see anyone make a complete fool of themselves. I mean, none of us want to see that embarrassment, but we also want to see everyone else succeed as well. So we definitely need each other's corners, and we want to see each other succeed, as well as the current road racing drivers right now. They understand that we're actually, us combine participants are there to hopefully take their spot.
Right.
So, I mean, we assumed that, of course, you know, they're not going to want to help us out, but I mean, Daniel Suarez and Brian Ortiz, and especially Ryan Gifford, they really stepped up to the plate and were helping us out. Ryan helped me out a ton with some of the pointers that he gave me about my on-track driving, and Langley was a hard track for me to get a hold of, and he really, I mean, sat down and explained the dynamics of me to help me improve my on-track test. So it was really great to see all that kind of come together where everyone helped each other out.
You got a question for her? No?
You want to ask her about Rev, since you might do it next year?
Autumn wants to know, how do you get into the Drive for Diversity program?
Well, they have a new thing. I don't know about. They have a Bandolero and Legend program right now, which seems to be close to your age range, actually. They have a little 7-year-old boy there, so if you said you were 9 years old, I'm pretty sure you qualified. But definitely look at their website. They have all of the details about applying for the Combine. Basically, they just want a resume and, you know, why you think that you would be good for the team. And obviously the people at the radio station right now see something in you, so it sounds like you got a good shot. But, I mean, look into it. They have a Bandolero and a Legend program for, of course, the younger people. And then when you turn 15, if you have a late model stock car, like DSAC midgets, if you have any of that kind of experience, you can also apply for that. And they'll let you know, and they pick so many people each year. So it'd be great, hopefully, to see you at the Combine one of these days.
You got nothing else? Jack, our normal guy, is out of town. He's on vacation this week, so they threw me as the rookie in here. So, who's your sponsors for your? You're already lined up for next year, you said?
No, sadly I am not. We're working on a couple of things.
You want to tell us? We won't tell anybody.
Really, overall, I mean, I'm really looking at the next step I need to be doing is probably K&N. I mean, it's a NASCAR sanction, we travel, it's got coverage, and it's associated with the top 3 tiers of NASCAR, and so K&N is definitely where we're looking. Right now there's no definite plans, no contract signed, nothing like that.
But do you have some talks going, or do you have any sponsorship? Because I know today it seems like you have to have some sponsorship to carry with you.
Yeah, we're hoping. Of course, I'm still waiting on for the diversity program. Waiting on to see what that happens, because with that program you could either land a late model or K&N East ride. So of course, still waiting on that. But there's definitely been some talk of some teams that we'd like to get together with. But of course, it all comes down to sponsorship. And right now, out west, that's just the hardest thing to find. And I know it's hard to find out on the East Coast as well, but out here in the West, it's just been tough.
Yeah. Roger wants to know, if you look in your crystal ball, when do you want to be in Cup or Nationwide or the Truck Series? No?
Well, I can't actually run Nationwide or Cup for another solid year and a half. I believe it's 18. So,
who do you think will win the Cup? Well,
do I think I'll win the Cup?
Yeah, he was just. I highlighted the thing on the screen that I had typed in the question,
reading and he took it away, and I just made up the rest.
You know what? I don't really know. I like Jimmy Johnson, but I like Matt Kenseth. I don't know. That's a good one. Of course, Jimmy Johnson's got that lead, but I'd really like to see someone else take it.
We want all 3 series. You got to give your crystal ball a shake it up, take a look, and who do you predict for the Cup, the Nationwide, and the Truck Series?
Oh dear.
Because now we're going to have you being recorded live anyway, so make it good. It's going to be out there forever. Remember, anything on the internet stays out there forever.
You know what? Does Crafton still have the trucks, right?
Yeah, I think that's pretty much a done deal. I think he's got a pretty good lead.
I was going to say, Crafton's got the trucks, I was pretty sure.
Yeah.
And I don't know about Nationwide. Isn't it down to like a couple points?
I don't know what
Nationwide is really, really close.
Yeah, I think
You've
Austin
got
is still leading it.
Austin and Hornish, and that's only a few points difference.
Yeah.
Jeez. I don't know. Personally, I got to pull for Austin. I don't know. I've met the kid once, and he's just always been a great guy, and so, I mean, got to pull for the young guns, kind of.
Right. Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that. I think Austin is going to be hard to beat at Homestead. Although Hornish, I mean, it's going to be close. Hornish does really well.
All it takes is either a pit road screw up, somebody accidentally getting loose in front of them, or anything can happen. I mean, we still haven't done qualifying yet, so we don't know how they're going to qualify either.
Yeah. And Hornish doesn't have a ride for next year. I don't know what he's going to be doing.
So far they had 41 cars for the 40-car race, so somebody's going home. And
yeah, that's going to be interesting. I mean, don't doubt that. I'm sure we'll all be watching that. So.
Yeah, it's 8 points between Hornish and Austin Dillon. Regan Smith is 55 points behind, so he's out.
Yeah, 8 points is not much either.
No. I mean,
yeah, Austin's going to run in the truck race too.
Is he? Okay.
Yep, he's going to be in the number 6 car. Let's see, Bopple, he's going to be out there. Chad McCumbee. Cale Gale's going to be in the 33, Frank Kimmel, and Benjamin Kennedy.
Frank was going to be running.
So there's a lot of guys going to be doing some double duty between the trucks and the Nationwide.
Now, being a young girl in racing, do you get a lot of, how can I say it, guys not like being beat by a girl, or do they try to help you, or do they try to steer you in the wrong direction?
You know, it kind of comes down to a 50-50 thing. I've got the people that have my back every step of the way, and I mean, just want to see me succeed. And then there's the other half that just cannot stand it. Blonde-haired ponytail gets out of the race car ahead of them. But I mean, it definitely goes both ways. For the most part, I'd have to say, I mean, personally, I don't feel like I've ever done anything on the track that would not earn someone's respect, of course. It's just like any of the other guys, too. But for the most part, I mean, the series I've ran, I definitely have the respect, I feel, for most of the drivers. But there's that occasion where they just don't like the fact that they're being beat by a girl one way or another. But that'll always be there.
Yeah, I think you're right.
By the way, the truck count, after looking at it again, they're up to 40 trucks going for 36 spots.
Wow.
So they have Hornaday is going to drive the 34.
Yeah, he's out at Newberry.
Yeah, out of NTS. And Nelson Piquet Jr. is in, driving the number 9.
Yeah, I see that. So Turner Scott put Hornaday in a truck for this race, so he's looking for a ride, which is kind of surprising.
Yeah, because didn't his team cut him right before the Phoenix race?
I think just before he got in the truck for the... Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was on pit road when that happened.
Oh, were you really?
Yeah. I remember we all looked at each other, and they said it over the radio thing, and all of a sudden I was on Twitter, and they were talking about it, and I'm like, geez.
They announced that day that he wasn't going to be driving the next race, or he didn't drive that race?
No, I think he drove.
Yeah, I thought he drove.
Yeah, he drove, but I think just before he got in the car, they told him that he wasn't coming back after this race that was done. It sounds like there's got to be a little bit more to the story, unless...
I wish somebody told me about this. I'd have had Newberry on the thing tonight.
You got to...
Yeah.
They have the internet.
Yeah, but I'm covering all sorts of stuff, so... You guys are supposed to have my back, I
didn't think about it.
Hannah, you're supposed to have his back. How's that?
What was that?
She needs more help than that.
Oh, yeah.
Used to be, I could get people texting me all the time about all the different things that are going on, but after a while, that started getting ridiculous. So I started saying, no, don't worry about it so often. So now nobody does.
Yeah. Well, everybody's got J-skis. It's so easy to just look up on J-skis now.
Yeah, I'm always on Twitter. Like, it's so pathetic, because, anymore on Sundays, instead of watching the race, that way I don't have to watch all 500 laps. There's generally debris cautions.
Right.
I can just get on Twitter. About every, couple minutes, I'll refresh it, And
Right.
then Sweden, if someone wrecks someone, if someone did something or says something, perfect. It just gives me just the highlights I need.
Yeah.
Hey, what we need to do is tweet it to her and tell her something totally erroneous and really throw her off.
Yeah. We'll just make something up.
That's just cruel.
Typical guys, right?
Misinformation. What can we say? Play with your mind, drive you crazy.
What?
Yeah, then I post something on my Twitter.
You're right. Well, all right, Hannah. Well, thank you very much for coming on the show. We hope to have you back another time.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for having me. And I definitely want to wish, of course, Autumn the best in her racing, too, because let me tell you, it just gets better and better.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, she's been a little quiet.
Yeah. Talk to you later, Hannah.
All right. Thanks, dear.
All right, thank you.
Bye. Oh, gosh. She's always fun to have on there.
Listen, you want to call Tim from there, or you want me to just call him from here?
Either one, 601, half dozen the other. Lift up your handset and go to line 2.
That line too?
Here, you want me to call? Anywho.
I'll see how long I run out of questions here.
Yeah, then you just ask him for sponsorship.
I've already hit him up.
Hey, he can't say no to a little girl.
What's his name again?
Hey, they're
Tim Plogger.
all teammates.
Sure that was the right number you gave me?
540-4.
Jeez. That's how Kenny Wallace has got his number out there. Was
You have reached Tim Plogger, Director of Merchandising for the South Region. Please leave a message.
Anywho.
Let me text him and tell him.
Yeah.
You call back at the same number?
Or just give him our number, 757 727
757
727
727
9263.
9263.
Yep. That's one of them, anyway.
So we'll see if he calls us back. Now, we were teammates last year and you left me. But we're still kind of teammates, ain't we?
Kinda.
Now, we had some fun intros last year, right?
Yeah.
And especially Jason Styron. I can't believe you got him to come out there and dance.
That was funny.
Especially those pictures of him in the newspaper and everywhere.
That's what I was about to say.
I asked him about that. He came to the shop. I was like, he's like, I didn't know when I was going out there to.
I just put the picture to the top of her news feed for the fundraiser.
Yeah, I think it's so funny.
It's only bad. It's not funny.
He would have had, Gray would have been calling in, except that he is at Homestead. They're apparently doing the NASCAR banquet tonight for K&N.
Oh, really?
Yep. His dad said, let me know when the next show is. We'll get him back. So.
Next week it is?
Yeah, I've talked with Gray and his dad for a long time. Basically ever since, at least since he was out there running Legends and won the national championship at Langley. So we've always, I've had him on here
He was
several
like
times.
signed like real young.
Yeah.
I forgot how old he was. When he signed with
Harvick, that
signed him.
Christmas, Harvick signed him for 5 years. I mean, they live like next door to each other.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. He constantly goes over there and kicks Kevin's butt on his own go-kart track.
Go-kart track that he
Yep.
put in his neighbor's yard so Delana wouldn't kill him?
Yeah. But, so they have fun. And he said he constantly whoops up on Kevin. Yeah, he said on Christmas, Kevin came over with an envelope for him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what his Christmas present was to be signed by Kevin for 5 years. So,
Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty cool deal.
yeah, yeah.
I know Kevin always has a. I don't know if he's had it last year or so. A go-kart race at his house the Thursday before the Martinsville race every the spring and fall.
Somebody did, because we were talking. Remember, we were talking with some people, and they were having a go-kart race the Wednesday before Martinsville.
Yeah, but I think that was at.
That was just at one of them. Who was that? Was that CJ doing that, or
No, that was Super Shoe.
Super Shoe?
That's what they call him. LaJoy.
Oh.
He was saying because they were saying how much the insurance was getting so high for him because they used to have right beside where they build the seats they have a go-kart track and they used because I heard some of the K&N guys said they were going out there and racing all the time. But I know Tony stunk the show up at Kevin's house one time and they told him he couldn't come back. But they asked Tony and Tony said that he conferred or
confided in somebody.
Well, no, he said he conformed to all the rules. He called Kevin up and asked him what the rules were, and Kevin said there was no rules. He said so. He had like a ton of money tied up in this go-kart and race. And
$50,000 go-kart, basically, right?
Yeah. So he said I conformed with all the rules, and I think it was like some makeshift trophy that they pass around every year. So it's kind of
like a Stanley Cup thing.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of funny.
Oh, goodness.
But it'd be fun. I would like to go to do that. It'd be fun to go down there. But I'm sure there's like a ton of carts.
Yeah.
And a fast stuff. I don't know what all they run, but yeah. Sure, everybody comes out to the thing.
She's over here dancing away over there beside you.
You're gonna laugh at yourself when you watch this song.
Yep. And everybody else.
Remember, this is permanent. It's on YouTube. When we get done, it's going.
You know, you sponsor your Extreme Pizza.
You got the Extreme Pizza shirt on?
Yeah.
There you go. What you do is you call them up and tell them, do you know where to find the video? And then say, go to a certain amount of segment, or just watch the whole thing since you're on the whole thing.
Yeah. We should have put your dad over here and let him try.
Oh, gosh. I'm not worried.
What's she whispering over there?
You don't want to know.
I don't care. I'm here to have fun.
She's drank too much soda.
She got all keyed up with the sugar.
Too many fluids.
Well, she knows where the facility is.
You go to the bathroom.
If you gotta go, go.
I don't think
We'll
we'll
let
go
you.
right beside him.
No, don't do that.
I could have done worse. For us guys, there is a drainage thing under there for excess fluids from.
But I was hoping to get Tim on here. I texted him, but I'm not getting a text back.
Is that his actual cell phone number?
Yeah. Well, he's got a bunch, but that's the one I texted him on and asked him would he come on the show. Which they do a great job, you know, because they're not only they sponsor with Martinsville the truck race, they're a sponsor of Richmond International. Because you notice all the trash cans have Kroger, and they have a Kroger store there at the place. I figured it'd be kind of fun to have him. He also does a lot of other stuff with other Because I know he's got one sponsorship deal that's going to be run. They haven't said exactly where in a nationwide car yet, but I didn't want to say it. I was going to let him say it. Which will have Tide on the car. And I understand Kevin's not coming back to the truck series. He's not going to race trucks anymore.
Who, Harvick? Let somebody else get in there and rock and roll.
Yeah. That last race, don't even got in too much trouble. You don't get mad at anybody, do you, in a race?
No,
No.
try not.
You try not to? It's hard sometimes, though.
Yeah, it is. Sometimes.
Been there, seen that. Done it, maybe?
And who's your friends at Arena? Everybody? You don't know? Who helped put all your car together? We've got a few more minutes.
Okay. Cody, Graham, who else? You? Cool. He knows everything.
Cody, Graham, your dad.
Yeah, he does everything.
Who's your spotter?
Oh my God, what the, he helped a little bit.
Do you like having him on the radio?
Yeah.
To get the best out of you?
Yeah. He sings to me and it's crazy.
Oh, wait a minute, I didn't know this. I'm going to have to ask Mark. So Mark does what now?
He sings to me.
He sings to you on over the radio?
Yes. Yes.
Now what does he sing?
He sings, going through the daisies. I don't know. Something like that. He says, going through the daisies.
I'm going to have to ask Mark to spot for me one time just so I can hear this.
No, he's my spotter, so back off.
Ooh. This is going to be funny. I'm going to tag Mark in this video.
Don't put
Mark
it on
Roberts,
Facebook.
the singer. Is he singing pretty good?
No.
Would you rather have your dad on the radio?
No.
Yeah.
I would not listen at all.
Yeah, I could see that would be a good thing.
Now,
Probably get in trouble.
Yes.
Yeah, both of you, huh?
Yeah. I don't want to get in trouble. Anymore.
Anymore?
Yeah, anymore.
How'd you think?
Yeah,
How'd you
have
think
you
I
raced
did
before?
this week?
Huh?
have you raced before?
I raced over
You did good.
I did good, didn't
Pound it, dude.
I? All right.
You won a race.
Now, do you confer with him about some of your racing tactics?
No.
Why not?
How about our driving thing the other day?
Oh, yeah. We drove in my grandma's car. We made our own track. It was awesome. It's
Where
around
at?
these trees.
At the
I don't
house?
know. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You know where that bridge is? That bridge? And then it had water under it and everything? You know those lined up trees?
So you're inviting us all to come out and we'll do
No.
radio? Nobody will know.
Yeah, you can tell us the address. Nobody will know.
It's like in a neighborhood, kind of. Like if you go through, if you go long enough, you can like see some house.
We should just make a track in that big house down there with all the corn in the front yard or the backyard.
I don't know.
We ran about 100 laps there.
No, you didn't. No, we didn't. We did like 5 laps.
We were flying through that.
Yeah, we were flying.
What were y'all driving?
We were driving my grandma's truck, whatever.
Did he let you drive?
No. As usual, he never lets me drive because he thinks I suck at driving. He's like,
Well, tell me how you really feel.
How I really feel about what?
About your dad, I guess.
He's crazy.
What do you do? Do you talk about me like that when I'm not there?
Really? Sometimes.
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 Somehow I'm not surprised.
Because you're crazy and you're weird and you're funny and you're cuckoo. You're cuckoo for cuckoo puffs.
I'll remember that when you want somebody to walk up. You got it in your intro song.
No.
What are you gonna do this year?
I'm
What
doing
did you
Line
do?
It Up.
There's
That's
a
what I
song?
did last.
There's a song called Light It Up?
Mm-hmm.
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah.
Fallout Boys.
Oh.
It was nice. Light it up.
Fallout Boys sing it. Light 'em up is the name of the song.
So are you doing any dancing on the way out?
I just walk and say hi, whatever. Peace.
We're trying to find a blue light so we can light our car up blue, because that's the Autism Speaks
Yep.
slogan.
Did you hear the song they put on me this weekend?
Yeah, milkshake.
You think what they did to me?
Madison did that. She was like, milkshake. Milkshake.
You see who got on Eric's phone though? He gave it to me on the way home. I put milkshake brings all the boys to my house or something on his
No,
Facebook
brings all the
page.
boys to the yard.
I know, but I put it on Eric's phone
Brings
on
all
his
the boys
Facebook
to the
page,
yard.
and then I turned his ringer down so he wouldn't hear it. About time I got home, he picked up his phone. He's like, "What'd you put on my Facebook? I knew some reason my ringer ain't going."
You got to thank him too. He's the one that got you into everything.
Oh, yeah. Eric.
Eric.
Stand over here, too. Scott.
Yeah. That's fine. We were teammates.
Oh, and JT.
JT. Yeah.
Madison and Victoria helped me because they walked out with me every race.
Yeah, that was last year.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we had a good race. We did win the race, and we were doing okay. I thought we had probably a 3rd to 5th place car in the top dog, which was going to be pretty good for me. I was going to be happy with that until I got tore up.
Cody did good.
Yeah, Cody did.
Didn't he win the race too?
He won the A main until he was doing good in the top dog until he went across the nose of my car. I didn't spin him out though.
He did good.
I thought for a minute.
Who spun him out?
Travis. Yeah, but it wasn't on purpose. He was up on 2 wheels. I was coming through that, and I'm like, "Dad, me and Cody's gonna be 1-2." And then I looked at Cody, and I said, "Oh, where'd Cody go?"
I didn't even see that happen. I'm like, man.
Well, you gotta thank Miles of Seamless Gutter for those guys coming in. They brought 26 employees all together. They brought 9 kids and all their employees and their spouses, took them out to eat, and brought them to the race. And I think they're gonna come back the next race. They're not gonna bring all the employees. Some of the employees in the front, up in the office are coming. And Miss Evelyn, she had a good time. She lost her husband a few months ago, so it was good to have her there. She had fun. She wants to get in the race car, and Evelyn, we're going to get you in the race car. She didn't want to do it at the race just in case she couldn't get out. But she's nice, and we want to thank them for their support this year. And Joe's Cornhole Boards, we're going to, in the middle of the race next week, they're going to have some type of competition, and we're going to give a set of cornhole boards away of Joe's custom cornhole boards. That's going to be pretty cool. I don't know what kind of contest that Mark is coming up with, but you know Mark's probably got something.
Mark Wallace?
No, Mark, the announcer. He's probably got something crazy going.
Oh, I'm thinking Mike Allen at Langley. You're talking about down at
Arena.
By the way, you into fishing?
A little bit, yeah.
Ryan Newman's Foundation Charity Fishing Tournament, December the 14th.
Oh.
That's going to be down near Mooresville.
I thought they did something at Homestead.
It's going to take place at the Pinnacle Boat Ramp on Highway 150 in Mooresville. 7:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. on December 14th. Cost for a 2-man team is $200, an additional $50 charge to enter the Big Fish contest.
Oh, that's not too bad.
They're going to only allow up to 175 boats.
Yeah, that's freshwater fishing.
Yep. And online registration will close on Friday, December 6th. I'd almost like to get up with Lubno and go out there. Lubno likes to fish, and I haven't had a chance to fish in like forever.
I haven't freshwater fished since I was a kid. My stepfather was a big freshwater fisherman when I was a kid, but
what is freshwater fishing?
Like in streams or
in lakes,
ocean, and which is salt water, and then you have freshwater, which would be anything pond, a lake, streams.
Oh, okay.
Learn something new. And we're gonna have a test on this next week.
I'm not gonna be here next week.
Well, you'll be at Arena. I'll test you then.
Okay. Test me about what?
About freshwater.
Okay, I'll study.
There will be questions asked about freshwater and saltwater fishing.
Yay!
All right. If you pass, he's going to buy you a pizza.
At Extreme Pizza.
No, I get free pizza. Just letting y'all know.
All right.
Oh, I got it. If you get it right, you buy us pizza. If you get it wrong, you buy us pizza.
Well,
I don't have a pizza sponsor. I'm working on Jimmy John's. If anybody knows anybody at Jimmy John's, I want Jimmy John's as a sponsor because I got a suit that says Jimmy John's. It'd be great.
last
So
year you
call
had
me Jimmy John's.
UPS. Who sponsored you last year?
Eric, mostly.
Then how about UPS? Didn't you have a suit?
I did have a UPS suit last year.
Why do you get suits and you don't even have sponsors of those suits?
Because I want a nice suit. It's better than buying I can't afford a high dollar stuff.
That's like the guy.
That is just mean.
Autumn, the guy was talking about
racing over
doing
here.
fishing. He's got a NASCAR's official driving suit.
Who does?
Lubno.
Oh, does it?
Yeah,
Who's Luno?
Paul Lubno. He's won 105 races at Langley Speedway.
A whole bunch of races.
Yep. Anyway, yeah.
How old is he?
Oh God.
A little bit older than you.
Yeah, just a little bit older. He's
Is
in
he
his
younger
40s.
than you?
He's in his 40s.
No, he's older than me. Yeah.
How old are you? Like 29?
Yeah. We'll just go with that.
No, no, we're not
That's
going
your
to go
story.
with
You're
that.
sticking to
We're
it.
not going to go with
Look,
that.
when my wife hear this, see, because she's going to be giving me a hard time because I'll be 40 in January.
So you're 39? Wow.
He's Ryan Newman's number.
Like you were last year.
39?
Mm-hmm.
The only reason I got that number is because of Madison.
Madison is a Newman fan. Why? I don't know.
Which Madison?
Eric's daughters.
I'm like, what? I don't know why I did it. I just did something that was so funny.
All right, let's wind this on down.
Okie dokie.
We were going to sit here, keep going, and you're going to have to give him a hard time for not answering his phone or not calling in because I texted him the number as well also.
Yeah,
So-
I texted him. I haven't got a text
I
back.
know his password.
I'll change it weekly. You have to around us,
Yes.
don't you?
Hold on, is that
I know
real?
your dad knows.
Is
Your
that-
dad about got the other day.
Is that a
That's what I
real,
heard.
like a
That's what I was going to
cover?
look up.
Yeah. I don't
It
trust
doesn't
you.
look like it. No, seriously, it doesn't look like it's a real
Seriously, I
cover.
don't trust you.
I'm sorry.
Alright, well this is Let's Talk Racing. We had a good time. Did you have a good time? No, we'll let you come back if you bring us pizza next time.
I'm looking at this picture here.
What picture?
You can see it. It's on the TV there.
That's what he's looking at on the
Go
TV.
to Autumn Weaver Motorsports. That's her personal page. We don't want everybody to see that.
It's not on the air. It's just what we can see.
Oh, okay.
Manager's tough on you, ain't she?
Yeah, she.
Yeah.
I'm protected.
That's a good thing. Somebody will keep you straight.
Somebody, not everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Why
Does
didn't
she-
it come
does
up
she
when I
keep-
looked first time?
Does she keep?
There we go.
Does she keep your dad straight?
Yeah,
You
sometimes.
got any dirt we can tell?
Duh, what do you mean?
Who knows?
Yeah, we got to get some people out there that like your page.
Yep.
Yeah, we're up to two.
Yeah.
Like
213.
Auto Weaver Motorsports, just let y'all know.
There you go.
Go to Facebook.
Facebook.com/Autumn Weaver Motorsports. No spaces. You'll find her.
And the link to the Fundraise Your Way page is the first thing on her. That picture right there with her with her arms up.
Yeah.
Fundraiser your way. Autism Speaks. Cool.
Go to Autism Speaks, guys. Need to.
It's a good
I
cause,
think
right?
there's some pictures of her arena car on there.
And look in the caption box and put
A little bit
Autumn
further
Weaver.
down.
Autumn Weaver. And yeah.
Well, let's get this part ended anyway. So everybody, relax.
Wait, bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching us.
See you next
you for
time
watching.
on Let's Talk Racing.
Hey guys, I'm Daytona 500 winner Trevor Bain, and thank you for watching Let's Talk Racing.
Hi, I'm Robert Richardson Jr., driver of the number 23 Dodge Challenger for R3 Motorsports in the NASCAR Nationwide Series, and you're watching Let's Talk Racing.
I'm Timothy Peters, driver of the number 17 Toyota in the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series, and you're listening to Let's Talk Racing.
driver of the 33 NASCAR Late Model, 2011 Old Dominion Speedway track champion. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Racing TV.
I'm Sam Hunt, drive the 42 car on the thing Let's Talk Racing.
Hi, my name is Natalie Sather. I drive the 94 K&N Lady Eagle Safety Wear Butler built seats, bell helmets, hooker harness seat belts, number